Today we're reviewing an LED rechargeable headlamp by TALVADI. Alright, it's nighttime and I'm in my backyard. I'm going to turn this thing on. Can't tell which one it is, but okay, it's on. You can see the ground. Okay, that's the wave thing. I got that on again. Alright, now it's brighter. And it's like you can see, you can make almost the outline of that boat in the background there, but that's about as far as you can see. Maybe about 40 feet out, but I can still see 60 feet out or more. Alright, there's a double click there. Alright, so let's see what happens with this one. I don't know what this is. This is just a very close by light. You can't, okay, that's really all you can see is the ground here. Trying to find a reflection. There's a pole there. Can you still see that? Back up? Yeah, barely. Back up further. You can still see that. That's probably a good 10 feet, 12 feet over. You can see that. And can't see barely can see my tool shed in the background there. This is red. You can see anything with that. Flashing red. I don't know what the heck that's for. Some tactical thing probably. But there's light number 1 and brighter. So it's actually it's pretty useful. You know, if you're walking around out in the woods, you don't want to have to carry a flashlight in your hand. You want to be hands-free. If you got a rifle or something like that, you're hunting. I suppose it might work. I'm not sure how animals. I'm not a hunter, so I don't know exactly how that works with animals and all that jazz. So. Okay, and this is just to show you how to operate everything on this headlamp. There's 2 different modes that you can have it in. I don't know if you can see this or not. This button in the front, okay, so you got this is how you wear it on your head, facing this way, outwardly. Your face would be here. So this is where the headlamp goes. And at the top, at the front, there's a button with the typical power symbol on it. And there's one behind it that looks like a wave, like a sound wave. But it has nothing to do with sound waves, but actually physical hand waves. And the way that works, we'll start with that one. You press the button once. I'm not sure what this red button in the back is, or the red light is on the back. I'd have to take a look at the instructions if I could even decipher them. That simply turns it on. The next flick of the button turns on the headlamp at its number 1 stage. Now you see it went out. That's because I end up waving in front of it. So now it's on, off. I suppose there's probably some reason for this, using it for tactical reasons or something. I don't know, you're out in the woods and you just want to see something really quick, but you don't want to scare the animals, or I don't know, you're doing paintball or something like that out in the woods. I have no idea. But you want to see something real quick, start it up, turn it off. The only thing is if you have a partner next to you or something like that, and he or she happens to move, they're going to turn it on and off. So I don't know what the practicality of this is. Anyway, so that's setting number 1. Press it again. Whoops. What happened? All right. Setting number 1. Oh, that's right. In this setting, you only get the light to wave on and off. Then there's brighter. Okay, I'm wrong. I think I just waited too long. So off. Boy, it's really sensitive. And on. Maybe it just works. Maybe it's overly sensitive when there's too much light in the room. Off, on, off, on. This button turns this, I mean, it's probably going to blind you if I show it. What's blinding me, it's probably not going to blind you. But this is it shows as a yellow strip in the front. Oh my gosh. It shows as a yellow strip in the front here. And then there's 2 white strips on either side. But these are actually red lights. And we will discover that There's wave. There's the bright white light, but it's not as bright as the headlamp is over here. Okay, let's make that go away. Press the button again and you get these red lights. I'm not entirely sure what those are for, but yeah, they wave on and off as well. I guess if you're going to send maybe Morse code signals or something like that, you got me. I don't know. Anyway, so that's off. That's all, and so those are the sets for the wave button. The regular power button, you turn it on, it's just on. Has nothing to do with waving or anything. It's just on. So there's the first power, and then the second power, even more powerful. The third click is going to give you that crazy bright LED in the front that looks like that. But again, this is not as powerful as this. Next click is steady red. Again, none of this waves on or off. And then you click it again and you get this flashing red, which if you're epileptic, this could be a problem. I should have warned you ahead of time. Maybe this is for a distress signal, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to turn that off before I cause a problem. So that's basically how this operates. Again, I have no idea of what these are for, and there appears to be no explanation for them in the instructions. I'm totally at a loss as to what these are for. I mean, they look like they have something to do because of this. Oh, wait. I wonder if they're for, you hook these into here. I'm not going to do it, but you hook these into the strap, and then these connect perhaps to a helmet, on the inside of a helmet. I really don't know. Again, I suppose anybody who uses one of these kind of babies on a regular basis would know. But again, I did not see any explanation for them in the instructions. So there you go. There's this crazy little headlamp. I figure it would come in handy, who knows, for doing things like changing a tire, or, I don't know, going out into the backyard. Let's say you got some vermin back there that's eating your crops. And you go out there with your shotgun and hunt that little son of a gun down. Here's a problem with the language barrier and the way that things are arranged on the device itself. This device is basically telling me that this is a dangerous thing for me to use. So, why should I want to use it if it's dangerous? Here, I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, so the inside, this one says warning, and it's pointing to the strap. I don't understand what you're saying here. Warning there, warning here. Is this dangerous? Are these okay? So they're both pointing in this direction, so it's talking about this. Are these LED lights dangerous? Warning, warning. And then on the bottom here, warning going this way and warning going that way. And then if you turn it on, you have this warning light. And again, I'm not making this up. That is definitely a so-called warning light, because it says so here. Let's see, number 4 on how to operate the headlamp, question mark. How to operate the headlamp? Yeah, okay. This is number 4 here. Turn on the headlight. The power indicator on the right is on, showing the current battery, and there is a red warning light behind the headlight. That's it. It just says there's a red warning light. Why? Why is there a red warning light? I just don't understand. It's warning me? What's it warning me about? This is the problem, is people not understanding what words mean in the English language, and yet, I got to imagine that it's this bad for all the other languages that are on here. Other than Chinese, I would imagine. It makes sense for them. Let's go here. Number 1, freely adjust the elastic band is needed, and adjust the appropriate size according to your headlight. How about just according to my head? That's just really weird. Number 2, click the sensor button to enter the sensor mode. Okay, that's the wave thing. The first click activates the right XPG 50%. Right XPG? 50% white light. The second click activates the right XPG 100% white light. The third click activates the middle 100% cob white light. The fourth click activates two 100% cob red light on the side. Gracious. Click for the 5th time, turn off the headlights. Each level of light can be waved on the right side of the headlight to sense to turn off or turn on the headlights. Headlights? Okay, whatever. Click the regular button. It's a regular button. You got a sensor button and a regular button. Anyway, to enter into the regular mode. The first click activates the right XPG white light. Second click activates XPG 100% white light. Third click activates middle 100% red light. Fourth click activates two sides 100% cob is long bright red light. The 5th click activates 100% cob flashing red light on both sides. And the 6th click turns off the headlights. Waves are not allowed in this mode, so don't even try. So, as far as I know, I think it's just the warning light is simply saying it's on. But then again, this says it's on. So what's the point in having a warning light if it's obviously on too. Look at there, it's on. Why do I need an indicator saying, this is a battery life indicator. This could be something telling me that it's on, but anyway, so that's 50%, 100%, bright white light in the middle, red lights on either side, flashing red lights. Sorry, again, to the folks who might have an issue with that. Sorry about that. I should put a little trigger warning at the front there, because I wouldn't want anybody getting sick from watching my video.